Welcome back to One Foot In. I'm Ohana. He's Winn on Zoom again, and a shortened episode today. Very quick. All we're doing is locks and picks, quick fire picks. So nothing else. No prediction. No previews. Rather, um, no overwhelming topics or overarching topics. Just locks and quick predictions. So honestly, I'm ready to get into it.
And by the way, we are taping this on Thanksgiving and are going to
Mhm.
post this on Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. We love you. Thank you so much. Okay.
Shout out.
This is a much needed lock of the week for us. Like we're doing this
Yeah.
on
What
Zoom.
was the
It looks
last
low
one?
stakes, but it's high stakes. It's high stakes.
Hmm.
I'm scared. You want to go first?
I can go first. I can go first. I'm gonna go with the team that bit me last week. Well, not bit me, but got me last week. That's Kansas minus 1.5 over Baylor. And Kansas last three games: win over Colorado, win over BYU, win over Iowa State. Um, they're as hot as you can get right now, outside of Florida maybe. But they just keep beating these ranked teams, and I think they're going to cover 1.5 against a Baylor team that loses to good teams, which I think Kansas is. And that's kind of the whole story. I just think they're they're hot at the right times. They're good at the right time. And obviously, it's not going to matter for them long term for their season because if they were playing like this at the start of the season, Kansas would be in playoff discussion. Kansas would be in conference championship discussion. If this was the Kansas team that we got earlier this year instead of just these last, you know, 3, 4, 5 games. But it's a team we have now, and it's a team that's facing Baylor, and it's a team that I'm going with for my final lock of the week of this season, of this college
Need it.
football season. Need it. Now, we'll be the final lock of the week of the year. No, I'm sure we'll find locks for other sports, but for the college
Yeah,
football
yeah.
season,
For the
Kansas
regular
minus,
season.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kansas minus 1.5. And I need it. I can't, we can't go out on four straight. Four straight? Would it be four straight? Yeah, four straight L's.
Well,
Can't have it.
it's same for me. I'm on a bad mudslide. I gotta get. I'm trying to find a stick to hang on to and pull me back up there. Now, last week, if you guys remember, I was very conflicted on my pick, and I ended up going A&M over Auburn. I was a little unaware of A&M's ability to give up explosive plays. But if you remember, one team I was so adamant on, I was like, man, I should have taken them. I should have taken them. That was SMU to cover Virginia. It was like a 10.5 point spread that
Mm-hmm.
won by 23. This week, SMU hosts hosts Cal. 13.5 point spread. And now you're probably thinking to yourself, 13.5 points. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Cal is 6-5. They're not a great team. Cal can win games. I'm not saying they can't win games. I'm not saying that. But it's at SMU, final regular season game. High energy there. They need this. They're trying to make the ACC championship game. I can guarantee you that they are not overlooking this game because this is a team that almost beat Miami, if you remember. SMU knows they need this. They're not going to overlook this. I like them winning definitely by 2 touchdowns, and I think they're going to get that done. And if they don't, then I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm not loving that. But I feel pretty confident about that. I thought about some other ones, but that's the one that I really like right there.
Mm-hmm.
So need it,
We
need it,
need it. Need it.
need it.
Gotta have it.
We're gonna get it.
Can't
I
lose.
like
We're gonna get
yours.
it.
I like yours. I'm happy with mine. I'm comfortable. I'm content.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, let's rapid fire through some of the big
Well,
games this week.
real quick,
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
because I just thought of this. If I told you that our final locks would be Kansas and SMU, unbelievable.
We suck.
That's
It's
it. That's
true.
all. It's
It's
fine.
true. It's true. I mean, hey, SMU, top of the ACC, baby.
Yeah, ranked above Indiana.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only lost to BYU.
Yeah. Indiana's only lost to Ohio State, though. I
Facts.
disagree. Disagree with the rankings. Anyways.
Anyways. All right, let's rapid fire some up. So I'm going to look at my phone here while I do this. One of the big ones I want to talk about, Clemson, South Carolina. That's a big game. Um, Clemson needs, I mean, this is a non-conference game, but it's a good game. I'm wondering who you like in that one.
Kind of like South Carolina.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I don't have faith in Clemson, dude. South
No, I
Carolina,
don't.
they've turned it around.
They have
Notre Dame, USC,
Notre
good game.
Dame.
Notre Dame, seven and a
Yeah.
half points. You like 7.5? I think USC covers. I think Notre Dame wins. That's what
Yeah.
I'm going with. Let's see what else we got here. Auburn, Alabama. A lot of trash talk coming into this game. 3:30, not at night. 3:30 at Alabama.
I'll tell you what, I was thinking about this for my lock, Auburn. What is it, plus 13 and a half? Plus 12
Well,
and a
I
half?
have I have 11.5 right
Yeah,
here.
11 and a half, 11 and a half. I was thinking about Auburn plus 11 and a half. I think it'll be close.
I think so too. I could see Auburn winning this game
Yeah,
100%. And then of course Texas A&M.
Texas. I'm all in Texas. We know this.
Dude, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. A&M killed me last week, and
They
I'm
did.
pissed at them, and they're ridiculous. Um, there are ways that A&M can win this game.
Oh, yeah.
There are. I think this is going to be back and forth, a battle. Um, I could see the Aggies winning this game. I think it's a 5.5 point spread for Texas. I think Texas will win. I think they will win by a very slim margin and freak some people
Mm,
out. But man, if they lose to A&M, woo, that changes the SEC up
well,
big time, big time.
yeah.
And
A&M
then,
goes to the SEC championship. It
oh my God, yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
was a huge
And
game.
dude, I that's what I'm telling you. I would not be. Look, I have Texas, but I would not be surprised that A&M wins this game at all. And then the last one we can touch on real quick: the ever famous Michigan Ohio State game. Less
Hmm.
implications this year than in the
Yeah,
past. Um,
I mean, Ohio State's going to win it.
20 points spread. I have
Yeah, spread
Ohio
is
State
big.
covering.
Yeah, I think Ohio State wins big. Actually,
Yeah.
sneaky, interesting spot. We're gonna talk about this eventually later down the line, probably next
Okay.
week or something. But actually, definitely next week. But Big Ten championship game, you could say you'd rather be the loser in that game,
Yeah.
and we'll get into that. We'll get into
We'll get
that.
into that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That fifth seed,
yeah,
that fifth seed.
yeah.
Also too, I know I'm biased here, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, not this guy again." I think Oklahoma will beat LSU at in Death Valley today. And all of you people may be like, yeah. Oklahoma needs a bowl game. Like they need their sixth win of the season. They are riding a high wave of emotion. LSU is not. They are going down. They almost lost to Vanderbilt. Or not almost lost, but it was a close game against Vanderbilt in Death Valley last week. And what Oklahoma did to Alabama,
Hmm. Something,
Alabama gave that.
something.
They gave it away at some point. So I had Milrow threw 3 picks, but I'm just saying, there's a world. And my
Yeah.
God, if the Gators and the Sooners beat Brian Kelly in the same year, oh my God, oh my God. And before we go to, we're not doing
Hmm.
a complaint courtroom today because the vibes are good. Vibes are
Hmm.
good because it's Thanksgiving. We're happy,
Hmm.
feeling good, feeling. Can't wait to mukbang on some turkey. Watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. Shout out, go Lions Day, by the way, and go Dolphins too. We're
There you
parlaying
go.
that. Here
Right.
we
Yep.
go. We're here. Come
Yep.
on, it's my dog.
Simple.
Simple as. One of the things I will say though is UNC's firing of Mac Brown in this
Hmm.
time period is odd to me because I am not a supporter of firing a coach late in the season
Isn't he
because
still? He's still gonna
but
coach.
he's
Finish.
still going to
Yeah.
coach the game, which to me is even stranger.
Hmm.
So he says after they lose bad to oh God, who did they lose bad to last week? Boston College. They lost bad to Boston College in the
Hmm.
press conference. The guy's like, "Is it your intention to still coach North Carolina?" The winningest coach in North Carolina. He's like, "Yes, for sure." I don't really like being asked that after losing this bad. We're trying to focus. Da, 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 da. Next day he gets fired, but he's still coaching. I don't love that vibe. I
Hmm.
think it's weird. I think it's kind of an odd way to send off your guy. But maybe it's in their perspective of like gonna let people know that he's gone so they can treat it like his final game. All I'm gonna
Yeah.
say is Florida did this with Dan Mullen a couple years ago, but then Florida ended
Hmm.
up winning, which Florida will win on Saturday too. We're gonna be there. I'm fired up about that. Well, you're not gonna be
Well, I'm
there.
not gonna be there. You'll be
I'll be there. I'm fired up about that. I cannot wait to end my college career watching Florida beat Florida State in Doak.
there.
So
Yeah. 7-win team. Who could have seen it coming? I
we
almost
bring the boom.
I called an 8-win. I called an 8-win season, which is still possible with the bowl game,
It
but
should have been an 8 win season.
should have been.
Should have been. Should have, would have, could have. All righty. You got anything else?
Feel good about that.
I feel good. I'm a happy
Feel good.
camper. I'm a happy little camper. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you beautiful people out there. Go bet on our stuff. We're gonna hit this week.
Go
Go
parlay Lions
Lions.
Dolphins.
Yep, simple. Simple as eat some turkey, feel good. And man, last regular season week of college football flew by.
Yeah. Wow.
Flew by.
We're almost at conference championships.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
It's only up from here.
Hey, final lock, running off hot. Running off with a win.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're
All
here.
right. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm happy
Thank you guys for
Thanksgiving.
tuning in.
See you.